Doing a game called My Garage. In today's episode, in the last episode, you've seen a car outside here. You know that rusty, big-looking lump of shit. Okay, let's see. Did they add something? They did. Look, there's more safe slot. It says furniture is not safe when gate is closed, so it will be in the same spot for all safe slots. Moving it around in one safe slot may result in collision with things in other. If you save things in the spot, you move it. And also, I noticed if you want to paint the roof, we added a little step ladder. Yes, it's movable. And in the previous episode, you've seen this car. So right now, look at it. I actually took the advantage and started restoring it. It has a lower suspension. Has a complete engine unit with the turbo. I'm just gonna have to find the spots where I missed with the paint, because if you look at it, it says the code of the code color is 4, but that's okay. You still get a good amount of money. I'm not selling it. I'm keeping this car for personal uses. And yes, we have the headlamps here. So for those who never play the game and saying which bulbs go in, it's practically very simple, guys. You buy these bulbs, they're H4, and these lamps take H4. I cleaned my garage other day. Okay, I have 4 bulbs here, which is good. I have 1 out, so that means 2. Yes, today's episode is not about bulbs or how to fix things. Today, we gonna do something way cooler. I'm joking. It's not gonna be cool. It's just basic job. As you can see, I already stripped the half of the car ready. Brought the little cargo trolley. Now all we need to do is undo this engine and put in the brand new engine in. That's the job. And today we gonna tell you in a minute which engine we're gonna be doing. And the engine we're gonna be doing today is the i6, which means inline 6. That's the engine we're gonna put in this car. See, I'm not doing any much on these cars because this car is just a junkyard runner. But I might do in the future is see if we can put the chrome wheels on it. Engine would be a waste. You know, if we just leave the engine the way it is, it'd be just a waste. Let me check with everything, because I haven't been working on these engines. I mean, this. Oh yes, I'm an idiot. Need to lose the cables, because the cables is what's holding the engine together. Good thing, because we need to change the cables too in the future. Oh, it's a good job that we're gonna be removing them. The engine should pop out any minute. There's the battery. It's dead already, so damaged. Something else holding it. I just don't remember what. Ah yes, I'm an idiot. The fuel lines. Of course, you're correct. And lungs is it. Now, engine should come, right? How's this hold? Hey, we'll find out. Well, you see, I haven't been working on this car for a while. Look at all the screws are loose. Third screw. Oi, oi. Loose. There's one screw I didn't loosen up yet. I think. Oh, hold on. One. Alright. Engine doesn't want to come loose. I need to figure it out. This engine. Something is holding this engine. I always forget. And there's always something with this engine, and I'm thinking this engine is different. I mean, the setup of the. Whenever I do these videos, I always have engine out in no time. Now I need to think what's wrong with it. Ah, yes. Think. Through. Maybe more than one. And see these engines. Are not my favorites. This car caused so much pain in the future that it's so hard. I don't crash into things. I don't know why it wasn't come out. Is there all the screws are loosened? I see on both sides. No, I forgot one. I'm an idiot. Oh, there's the engine. We actually gonna keep that engine because it's gonna be useful for the future projects. As I know, people be saying you're an idiot. Honest. I agree. I am kinda. I forgot there's a screws, and I thought that this engine is complicated. By the looks of it, it's not. Alright, so speaking of engines, we are going into all cars. We're gonna go engine I6 stands for. If anyone doesn't know what I6 stands for, I tell you in a minute. It stands for inline 6. Let's have a look. Okay, so we need to buy the coil. It is okay. Air filter housing not important. Alternator, crankshaft, carburetor, clutch, exhaust not interested. Gearbox, oil filter, starter, engine fan. You know, it's been very long since I've built. I'm gonna buy extra. See, to be honest, I never built VAs this kind of engine in my life. I've seen them in the cars, a very sporty engine. Oh, let's see, maybe we're gonna miss parts, but that's okay. I'm just making a video with fails. It won't be just a quick video. Let's see. We are doing the i6 engine. Which is gonna be looking very nice. This car I'm driving usually around for junkyard jobs always needs different engine perspective. I don't know. I have a car that I don't drive. It's usually only used, as you can see, just for the engine transplants. That's what I'm doing right now. Just engine transplant. Nothing serious, nothing too much. Just basic engine. That's why lots of these things is one day we're gonna try to blow up the engine by removing gasket and maybe not putting oil in it, so I can see how badly we can damage the engine. Try to buy a car with this engine inside, but I don't think you can find that. So we end up building engine I6, which stands inline 6. For those who isn't car person or never driven one, I never, let's say, I know everyone driven a car, saying like never fixed their own car. I did, so I know what I'm talking about. Something missing, but we need crankshaft. There are screws for it, like in my summer car? No. So it's only screwed in by this thing. Because in my summer car, you have to line up yourself. Wait, that's not where it goes. And now we have basically good looking engine. Okay, I think that's where it goes outside here. We're making progress slowly. I think that's where the fuel filter goes. Is that where the alternator goes? No, that's where the starter goes. Oh no, that's where the water pump goes. Okay, we just have to make sure all the screws screwed in. Worst thing is, if the water pump seized, then you effed. Or, you know, that means you might get the hydro locked on your engine. That's not a good thing. That's the goner for your engine then. Now we're putting in this brand new gasket, followed by the header. There's only 6 screws. 8 screws. Hold on. There's the rockers. 2 screws. And the header, I think. Very nice and metallic looking. This thing takes 6 spark plugs too. Inline 6. Hold on, did I buy the wrong thing? Yes, I did. I think we bought the 2 engines by accident. What is this? Cylinder head. Or the Niven part. That's the wrong part. Okay, because it says i6 engine, so it's always on the bottom. So it's easy to get mixed. The clutch and pressure plate is the same. No, same setup. There's nothing big about it. So in today's episode, we're just gonna build different. Alright, seems like everything is screwed in. Now we need to find a home for you. But before we can find a home for you, I need to make you stand up. Would you like to flipping over? What is this? Huh? Intake. Different setup. Ooh la la. Like it. And then there is the filter housing. Okay, so I'm assuming this goes here underneath it then. Kind of like a Satsuma engine. That you know you have every second ruins. Best way is if you had to use the engine hoist. Where does it start? Is it? It's yes. And I'm thinking that this little hole on the top here is for the fuel pump. If I'm not mistaken, because there can't be a hole here. Oh, that's for the radiator. That's for this. Hold on, is it? No. Don't think so. Maybe? Done? Yeah, it is. Everything has its house, its own place on this engine. Then fuel pump is going, I think, on the front somewhere here. But first things first, that's different thing. That's the starter. Obviously, every car needs one. Side of the engine. Okay. Then where does the fuel pump go? I never. Oh, hold on. To be honest, I never owned 6 engine. Goes here, okay. Practically, we nearly have an engine completed. But we need to put in the beautiful starter. The alternator. Let me have a look. Maybe if I put the belt on. Starter. Different thing altogether. Let me see if there's a different starter. Maybe I bought wrong setup. Oh, the alternator. This is the same setup. Except I need to find the cover for the lid. Alright. Alright. First things first. Oops. Fire's falling. That's the rattle that here. Oh yes, I'm gonna screw it in my finger. Thank you, you very smart man. Trying to use your finger. Alright. Different engine. So hopefully this one is better performance. Put the filter before the call. Hard move. I think you can choose, but I don't think so. You can. Yes, I say you can, but then I can't. So maybe the other parts I bought is for the wrong car. Right, like an engine from Lada or something. Custom paint will look on it. Alright, I'm just thinking, what else do we need? That's the paint. You know, you were vandalizing my places. Oh, I vandalized. I'm joking. Of course not. Still have to figure out where would the alternator go on this engine. Has to be placed for alternator. That's the thing about it. I never build one of these. Oh, never build one of these engines in the game. If I did, I will have no problems. I would just, pretend like it happened. And I'm assuming last thing is this little beautiful fan. Like a half of the V8 engine. So we have basic engine completed. This car is gonna get the new engine. In the future, we're gonna expand the garage. I'm not gonna sell art because it's gonna be useful. Because look, I have all these extras here when I need. That's the starter. We're gonna keep it. You never, you never know when you need one, huh? How many spark plugs do we have? 3 will do. After I'll buy another package. Yeah, so let's try find spark plugs. And I think the way you go is you go all engines, scroll down until you find a packs of. I wish the owner, if he's listening, can you please add so you can actually type in what you're looking for? I'm hoping that's not too much asking for. Now spark plugs goes on this, and we have to put the oil. Next episode, I'm gonna buy performance spark plugs. So it took me a long episode just to get to this point. But same thing as me. I'm the first time building this engine. And I would build behind behind not recording. But that's a new engine they added. So I said, let's try to fuck up together and see how far we get. Because to be honest, that's the first time I'm actually building engine like this. Oh, I don't know why would you need a box to be put in of these little glitches in the game. That's the trash bag for now. Okay, that means I have one extra spark plug. Let me grab the trolley and move it out of the way for now. We're just gonna put that here, boys and girls. Oops. Move the box out of the way. This. Maybe you're gonna find the rod, weld rod somewhere on the. Alright, so we have one extra spark plug. That's a good sign because you know what I'm gonna do with extra spark plugs? Always. It disappeared. That's okay. Means we have somewhere two spark plugs connected. Right? This game is a bit broken. The doesn't matter. It's not end of the world. This game all broken-ish, has glitches. Right? Now we're gonna put this in this beautiful car. Now we're gonna be tightening the engine in. Wait for the game to accept it. It's gonna like a minute. As you can see, let's see the old fuel lines. Bad. Fuel pump is on this side. This. You're gonna get a fuel leak in real life if you don't tie your fuel. Yes. Gonna put in the brand new battery in the old wires. Gonna put in a brand new battery. Get the wires, because it doesn't matter which wires you get because wires are wires. So I'm just gonna buy a few of those for the future builds, because I'm gonna drop this, grab it here and put it on the shelf for the future builds. You see, we have wheels for moving cars. This car is getting finished building later, so it's gonna be busy day in the garage, because I have to move the car back in the garage there. Oh, to keep it, to tie in the cables first, and now what we need is this beauty. Throw in the invisible screw, throw in this thing. First, let me see. There should engine. Okay, it doesn't. I think something is up with the engine, but we'll find out soon. First things first, I need to do is find the starter, tighten it. I think the i6 takes different kind of gearbox. Oh, I think there's a starter missing. Good thing is I bought one. Always the case. Something. Hold on a minute. Can't start this car. I don't know what the problem is. I'm thinking the problem is that the gearbox this car operates on actually wrong kind of gearbox. Oh, stuck in the car. Let me have a look. Even though I cannot get under it. I don't know. What is the problem? I'm stuck. Hold on, I need to drop the key. Get unstuck. That's gonna be the issue. Continues to. I get this car outside. Grab a lift. Put it underneath. And then try to see if I can find why game doesn't allow me. Get this done. Thing about this thing has a transfer case. Gearboxes. That has to come off. This has to come off. Bad enough. Something holding on the top. I don't know. Not my car. I built it long time ago. Alright. This is the lower trunk. Alright. Moving in wrong direction. Oh, I was thinking. Need to drop this. Well, get transferred. Is connected directly to the engine. Like about cars, but to be able to do this, since I built this car on my channel before, maybe from other side I can check out extra screws. After all, this is a transfer case. Alright, there it goes. Gearbox. There is gonna be, where's the transfer case flew to? We cannot get the transfer case. I know, we can always get a new one. Not a big deal. Okay, sometimes it just flies off into the atmosphere. sometimes appears inside the car. Not here this time. Right, let me see if there's different engine. Like if I go all engines. Gearbox. Maybe there is. I'm just guessing. This is same as a yes, different gearbox. So takes the same gearbox as the 8 car. Nice. Good to know that after that long we actually figure it out. Now all I need is a starter. This one is an IV. No starter in this engine. What's missing? Oh yeah, because each gearbox comes with a different starter. That's that. Completed. I'm not gonna put the front of the car because I'm trying to figure out. Now all I need to do is freaking find a transfer case. Actually, not find. We're gonna buy new. And we're gonna go into suspension, on engine, NIV. Click on suspension. Transfer case. Better if we put the new transfer case on this beautiful car. Okay, there's the way. Gonna be super hard to. Oh yeah. Where am I stuck? Stuck inside the car. Lovely. And the lift decided. Okay. Done. Grab this. Oh, thank you. Then again, put it underneath here. Maybe this time go a bit deeper. No. I need to connect that transfer case. I think that's a good enough. This one goes here. You know something, guys? I didn't know that you need different engine respective for this car. That's right. I mean the gearbox. That well, I was thinking to myself that gearbox doesn't want to screw in, so then I decided to myself maybe it takes different gearboxes. The little you know. Correct. I am a car mechanic, but sometimes I would love to see this game developing well, and it develops super far so far. So we made 40 minutes mark, and to be honest, I was just messing with the suspension on it. Lost the transfer case. I'm not gonna put on the front of the car. Oh, we crashed into. First things first, we're gonna put the oil in it. What for? No, that's a brake fluid. Person, there we go. Let's just fill it her in. Let's see what difference this engine makes to the other engine. I want to see if putting different engine makes difference in this game. I'm only making these videos for you guys, so no, already done. Where is the dipstick? You. Okay, I just changed. Before there was only one lamp light on the car. I changed the luster panel as well. Those are going on this car. So this car practically is new. Let's see if this bad boy starts. I'm not gonna run it for too long because I need new dashboard. Because look, it's all bending. Oi! I forgot. It needs exhaust. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot. That certain engine doesn't require this little guy. See this guy? He's not needed for this. So and put you back on the other engine. The other engine is going to be rebuilt into something. I mean, this engine is going to get refurbished and put it in the other projects. This engine, this car, we'll hear it next time, working nicely. Sounds beautiful. I hoping it doesn't burn it. Does. Hold on, guy. Because this i6 engine always screws me up. Maybe it does need it. Only exhaust left. Add exhaust L, which is left. Oh, maybe it does need. No. Alright, let's see. If it doesn't fit, then maybe we use the wrong engine in the wrong car. That's not for this car engine. Dust. Oh wait. Oh wait. Hold on. This is a different type of engine. So I'm assuming. Gonna need dust. Wasting money. Trying to figure it out. It looks good. Close enough. I'm gonna figure it out later about the exhaust system. Maybe we're just gonna keep the engine. Oh no, I like the way the engine is sideways a bit. Looks nicer. Okay, that's for the different car. Car is not for Bart and Chad, so we're gonna keep that exhaust. Joking. Alright, we have a gearbox. for any car we need to work on. Brand new gearbox. The battery can go to bin because it's done. And before I'm gonna end the episode, let me get in the trash. Alright, let's now move this exhaust out of the way. We got this cool side pipe. This car's gonna be worked on in the future more. Yeah, this thing has power. Before we end the episode, I'm gonna check something. Try not to overheat it, because it has no radiator. Looks cool and powerful, I like it. Alright guys, I wanna check something. If you buy, I think this car takes rim 15. I'll check on. Yeah, it's a 5-star. Can we make this chrome? Ah, so we can make basic wheel chrome. Okay. I like that. So we can have a chrome wheels for this bad boy. I'm not saving the game yet, because I want to check something. I heard done practically anything chrome for. Let me check. Let me buy quickly another tool, because I don't carry tools with me, and go for loosening. And let me find where the bumper meets. And think. Let me have a look. No, it's already bumper. Bumper's already chrome. All right, so looks like we got the new wheels for this car. Don't know why we chrome the wheels, but you know, sometimes you don't want to have a colored wheels. Just buy the normal wheels. Put a bit of chrome on it. I'm gonna just go home quickly. See if there's tools in this. Because no, this is what it is for. Tool carrier. Oh, there was a spanner. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have 2 extra spanners. Let me just quickly drive home. Take a picture. There is the transfer. Look. One drive. And because this oh, I'm like my summer car. Now I need to drive it home. Actually, we're gonna save it. You will save the world. Well, I didn't overheat the engine yet. Got the new wheels for this car. So, in the next episodes, I'm gonna slowly bring this car back to the story. First, I need to finish this project. So, there's plenty of jobs to go around. This project costed me money. Bought another spanner. Without thinking. Okay, because deal. I have a good question. Drop it on. I got no money for the spanner. Right. Something I can pick. Close the head. Okay, I got rid of the spanner. That's fine. So my name is Phil from the channel Los Santos Posquejite, and you are watching a game called My Garage. Where in the future we're gonna bring this car back to life again. We got the engine done on it. There's plenty. It needs suspension work. It needs to do suspension, I noticed. But I'm not gonna bother with the suspension or anything like that. I'm just gonna put the panels back together. Let me see something before we go off. On. Alright, so before we go off, guys, I think we're just gonna do quick welding. So I don't have to do that next time. Only holds by these two little studs. Even though this engine wasn't designed for this car, as you can see, wasn't designed. But it's good to know that there is parts for these cars. Let me see if there is fluid in it. Oh, it's empty. But the good thing is I'm gonna have to buy another one, because you know I bought it for the other vehicle building, the one, you know, the blue Hornet one. I don't want to overheat the new engine I build. So my name is Phil from the channel Santos Posquejite. One more time, you are watching my summer car. I'm gonna call the i6 engine building, and also stay tuned for more videos in the future when I'm gonna actually work on the BART car. That's the next big project I'm thinking to do for this channel, is to build the BART car. That's the next big project we're gonna do. It's gonna have a normal engine, and it's gonna probably look good for the channel. That's what I'm hoping for. Gonna bring up the, you know, I want to say thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel. I very much appreciate that. We are close to 300 subscribers. And once we have 300 subscribers, I'm gonna do maybe a new series on YouTube channel, but for now I need to finish building this car so I can show it off to you when it's finished and put this junk together. But for now, thank you for watching and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.